ZZ109FM Talk Radio. This is Elsie Jenkins. Here with a special broadcast. It's part 3 of the toilet paper wars. Lord have mercy. This war, I tell you, it's a terrible thing. Wouldn't wish it upon anybody. Lord have mercy. But I'm going to tell you now, you got to be careful in war. You never underestimate your enemy. And I think I've underestimated my enemy on this one. In the studio to help me out is 10th grade education, Bob. Bob, how you feeling over there?
Well, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know. I think you got a contender here for the belt.
Well, Bob, I think you're right. I thought it was going to be a quick war, like we thought Iran was going to be a quick war, but no surrender flag up yet. No surrender flag. Lord have mercy. Let's get you updated on where we are right now. All right, so it was a good morning here, and I got some video footage here to show you. It's a good morning here. I calls myself getting prepared. I said to myself, it's just me and you. And I think right now I got the edge. So I went in here and I got my troops ready. Got my troops prepared. I took a look. I had one that was buck naked, and I had one that had just a little strand on. Just a little strand. Not enough for you to take care of no business. All right, so soldiers were set in place. It's early in the morning. You know, in the morning, that's when you got to do your thing. So I left stage right, and I double-checked. I looked at the trash cans, and they were all full, because I was assuming maybe they was digging it in using some old tissue. You know, sometimes when you're desperate, you get some old tissue out the trash, but my goodness, this is a community bathroom. I wouldn't do that. Lord have mercy. But anyway, now, one thing I noticed, and I didn't notice this before, there was some cotton-nailed wipes on the counter. And I'm like, what the hell? So these are the flushable wipes. And I said to myself, oh no, this might be a situation here. So I went ahead and kept on moving, because now you see how they are. See how they are. I faced them so you can see if they got moved. Okay, so I went back and got me some video footage. So you can see that the Bahamas is in there, and I know what's in there right now. What I just showed you, ain't nothing in there, but the wipes are in there. So I was like, oh, you know what? I think she's using them damn wipes. So I went ahead, and after she left out the first time, I went and took a look. And as you can see, yeah, there's a little bit off. Listen, I got 2 buck naked soldiers now, but no replacement. Yeah, you know, you would have got my admiration if you would have just went on into the closet is right 5 steps away. Not even 5 steps away. If you'd have went over to the closet and just got a brand new roll and put it in the bathroom, this war would be over. I could end the war right now. I could end it. I could go ahead and just confront and say, and put the toilet paper in there and confront that person, Miss Bahamas, and say, look, what's the deal? What's the problem? Why the inconsideration? Because you walk around here and act like you have manners, but then you do this. You're contradicting who you are and what you're about. Because you're not about community. See, no one does that to another person in a community. And in a house, you're a community of people, also known as a family. Now, sometimes people want to disassociate family from the community. You just want to be part of the community, but you ain't family. That's fine. But you still have certain considerations that you provide for one another whether you like each other or not. That's the whole situation. So I could continue to be childish with her in this situation, or I could be an adult and just lay the cards on the table and bring an expectation. That's what I could do. But in this case, I'm going to continue on with this childish war just a little bit longer because I'm not happy with the results. So to give you an update as to what's going to happen next, because everyone's asking Trump what you going to do next because these guys ain't budging. Well, doesn't look like she's budging either. So if you look at this scene right here, you can see me in my ninja outfit. And what happens is, if you squeeze the head of the snake, squeeze it hard enough, it's going to pop. And that's what Trump is doing. He's squeezing them into the tightest corner they can be in. Yeah, you can jump out and lash out all you want to. That's an expectation, and we got something for that ass if you do. But the bottom line is to be squeezed in like that. So when I say squeeze in, what I'm doing is every time I utilize the restroom, I'm taking one of them toilet paper wipes with me. Because see, you only got but so many toilet paper wipes. Then I'm going to hit her off of my soldiers once she gets down to pretty much none. And then we're going to see what you're going to do. You're either going to run out and go buy another pack if you don't already have one, or you're going to surrender. And for me, surrendering is being humble, walking down the hallway and just getting a damn roll of toilet paper and putting it on the roll. That's all you have to do. You may not be a family in the community, but you're considerate of the community by doing these things. ZZ109FM, this is Elsie Jenkins, your update about the war. This is a war. This is a war when you're dealing with a hard-headed ass person. You better be ready because they can hold out longer than you can in some situations. They just don't have a mindset of trying to work together, be considerate, and learn that working together benefits you more than being an individual. I did a little bit of research on here. Because I'm not all about just the childishness about this. But when we look at this situation here, it is important to understand what the issue is, what the problem is, and why put yourself in this situation? Why not be a community player? See, this is the problem with our community now. We have people in our community that don't want to cooperate and play and work as a whole community. And that's why we're not having success. We're not having success because you got a certain percentage of people like Miss Bahamas that goes against the grain. Versus trying to find ways to make things better and work together. And look at this small statement here. When leaving toilet paper wipes on the counter while failing to replace an empty toilet paper roll sends a message of disregard for shared responsibility and respect for others who use that space. This behavior implies that personal convenience outweighs community consideration. And that's the problem we have in our own communities today. Everyone's personal importance outweighs the community importance. People don't want to work together to make a community great. Same thing here. Shared facilities depend on mutual accountability each person doing their part to maintain cleanliness and readiness for the next user. So by not replacing those toilet paper rolls, that bathroom is not ready for the next person. And you bring wipes on there. For who? You or the community? That's the question I would ask. Who are the wipes for? Are they for you or for the community? When someone neglects that simple task, and it's a simple task, there's nothing complicated about what we're talking about. You know, a human being refuses to replace a toilet paper roll. A simple task. But see, it's not the task that's the issue, it's the person that's the issue. And this person is neglecting this simple task. It signals carelessness and lack of teamwork. To maintain a respectful environment, all users are expected to replace supplies when depleted and keep personal items stored appropriately. Doing so ensures the bathroom remains functional, hygienic, and welcoming for everyone. So the war is what it is, and when we get back, we'll have an update to let you know exactly where we stand in the war. Bob, anything?
No, I don't think there's anything. I'm just trying to understand why y'all at war.
We at war because we at war, Bob, and that's where it's gonna be. ZZ109FM, this is Elsie Jenkins. We out of here. I gotta get my soldiers back in action.